Hey, bro, this is a sweet jail, but I'm going to tell you, Big Will, he goes to bed every night at about 9 o'clock, so don't make any noise anywhere near his rack. Nah, dude, this is not a normal dude. He does like 1,500 push-ups every day, but he works in the kitchen early, and he don't want no noise, so just be careful when you're by his bed area. Yeah, baby, I can't wait to see you either this weekend. I'm looking forward to... Hold on, baby. I know it's a whole lot of noise. Hey, man, I'm on the phone, man. Y'all need to cut all that noise down, man. I'm on the phone, bro. Yo, check this out, Big Will. I don't care nothing about all the push-ups you do, all the screaming and hollering, intimidation factors. Man, I'm on the phone, man. Respect me the way that you want people to respect you, big boy. Okay, Big Will, that's the way you want to, that's the way you want to play it. That's how you want to do it. You selling a whole lot of wolf cookies, and guess what? It's your lucky day. Because I'm buying all the wolf cookies that can be sold, big boy. What you want to do, Big Will? Yo, once again, it's on. Back at you. One more again. Real Kids TV in the house like kitchen sinks. I'm sitting here reflecting as I typically do. And I'm thinking about all the time that I've done. All the 11 calendars that I've done served in the Kentucky Department of Corrections. Now, before I get into this evening's video, if you will, just understand that I am the self-proclaimed Mr. 30 Minutes or Better. Meaning that any video, any story that I bring you is guaranteed to be at least 30 minutes. If you're on your way to work, you're at work, you don't feel like being there, your boss is getting on your nerves, co-workers talking your head off, you're on your way home from work, you need to laugh, you need to cry. Perhaps you're trying to lay down and take a nap, or at night you're trying to go to sleep depending on whatever time you view or listen to this video. Or you're just in the mood for a good old-fashioned penitentiary / true being the key word, true life experience, life story. This is the channel for you. Do you like your 12, 15, 13-minute videos? Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. But I'm for the people. And the people want 30 minutes or better, so guess what? I'm giving them 30 minutes or better. Dudes and women. Pause. Double pause. Triple pause. So with all that being said, there is a message. I'm in a jail. I'm not in the penitentiary. I'm on my way to a penitentiary. Potentially. Now, the reason I say potentially is because when you leave the county jail, you don't directly go to the Rotary Farm at all times. You're not familiar with the Rotary Farm? View some of my older videos, and I thoroughly explain what the Rotary Farm is. It's just a place where you go get processed, classified, and it's kind of like you go there, and then they send you off to your next destination, if you will. Next destination being prison. I'm at a county jail. It's called a regional jail. In Kentucky, they don't always send you to prison. See, some genius came up with the genius ideal, if you will, of private prisons. So if I have private prisons, guess what? I can lock more people up. I have more beds that are available. Well, if I have more beds that are available, that means we have to arrest and convict more people. So they have private prisons. And they also have what's called regional jails. Regional jails means, essentially, it's just a county jail. But they put regional jail on it. So now if you have a sentence, they can basically hold you in the regional jail / county jail. Actually, let's rewind that. For you all that's never seen the channel before, I do the manual rewind because sometimes I just don't edit. I don't feel like going back through editing the whole video. So I just manually, edit as I go. County jail / regional jail. And so in a regional jail, they can hold you. It used to be they could hold you if you had 5 years or less. Then it went to 10 years or less. Now there's no telling. I haven't been in the system in a lot of years. So there's no telling how long they can hold you in these county jails. County jails is one of those things to where there's a good side and there's a bad side. You don't really deal with the violence that you'll see in prison. Now, there's a lot of violence, don't get me wrong, in the county jail, but in these regional jails, it's not nearly as bad as opposed to like if you're just sitting in the county jail waiting to be sentenced. See, there's levels to it. But nevertheless, I'm in this regional jail. It's cool. It's laid back. It's not that many people. Penitentiary might have 2,000-3,000 people, 1,000 people on the yard. And that's a low end. I'm in this regional jail. Everything is all sweet. It's probably 60 or 70 of us. It's not that many people. It's actually considered to be a privilege at this jail. Now, I've told this story prior, but it was months and months ago. Maybe, I don't know, 9-10 months ago. So the majority of you all that's viewing this right now never heard this story. I'm assuming. Powell County Regional Jail. Powell County Jail, actually. I don't even think they had the regional on there. It's Powell County Jail. It's in Stanton, Kentucky. Nice jail. Sweet jail. Now, hold on, Kens. How can a jail be sweet? Nice. You going a little bit too far. No, I'm not. Allow me to explain. Allow me to elaborate. When I say sweet jail, meaning wear your own clothes. Contact visits. No guard in the room. They have cameras, but they're not really, they have them, but they're not really sitting in front of the cameras all day long. Like, okay, what are they doing? What's their movement? But penitentiaries, that's what they do. As much money as you want to have. You have your own TV, CD players, DVD players. Dudes was in there watching porn, all type of stuff. It's kind of weird to me, but hey, to each his own. Laid back jail. See, this particular jail, and I've spoken about Powell County Jail before on prior videos, but guess what? I'm gonna speak about it once again. Shout out to all my truck drivers, man. Salute, man. I salute you. I get so much love. It's like I feel as though truck drivers are making love to me. Like when they send me these messages and these comments. Jump in my comments and let me know what I should have said after that. When I said I feel as though truck drivers are making love to me. Jump in my comments and feel free to tell me what should I have followed that up by. Actually, I shouldn't even have said that. So let's rewind. I feel as though truck drivers are showing me mad love. Pause. I'm gonna even pause that for the simple fact that I understand that they have these long trips. I understand that, 3-hour trips, 12, 15, 6, 8, whatever. They're doing what they have to do to make their money, and they make nice money. But at the same time, they're providing a service to the community, because anything that we order, next day shipping, sometimes same day shipping, it wouldn't be possible without the truck drivers. So again, mad love. Salute to all the truck drivers. Again, jump in the comments if you're a truck driver. Tell me where you're from, where you're driving out of. And so, with that being said, you have a situation. I'm sorry, somebody just kind of caught my attention. Somebody was literally coming to the window and as though you don't see me just sitting here talking to a phone. They see my car, and I give, in the area that I'm in, it's all type of homeless people. I give people money all the time and, give them a word of advice and encouragement, and just try to let them know that, hey, things will get better, things will be okay. So they see my car, so I don't blame them. But getting back to the subject at hand. I'm at this regional jail, and it's just everything is beautiful. Everything, all the amenities that I just told you that they have at this regional jail, you can't beat it because you don't have these things at other jails. So you want to be as smooth as possible. Not to mention, I didn't even mention the cell phones. I didn't even mention the fact that you can just, push up on a CO, correctional officer, or they can push up on you. Hey, how you doing? They call me Lex. How you doing, Lex? Doing okay today? I see you been working out. Okay, and that's how it often went. They weren't used to outsiders. They were just used to the people that, resided in that town or grew up in that town. They weren't used to some they called us city slickers. I wasn't a city slicker, but that's what they referred to us as. And so I'm in this jail. It was an adjustment period for everybody to get cool and used to each other. But as time went on, as the months passed, people learned to adjust and be around each other. Jail was smooth, man. Smooth. Obviously, you'd rather be home. But if you're not home, Powell County is where you want it to be at this particular time. I want to say 2006. I want to say 2006, 2007, somewhere right around in that range. So as I mentioned, you had 60, 70 people in the dorm. It was like an army barracks. And, you know, everything was, you got your bottom bunk, you got your top bunk. At the very end, at the very, very last aisle, like which was up against the wall on the right-hand side of the building, you had a dude named Big Wheel. Big Wheel, if you all seen my video before, several months ago, it sounds familiar to you. But don't cut the video off because I've added to the video and I've gone into detail a lot deeper. Big Wheel was probably, man, this dude was like a physical specimen. He had long hair past his shoulders, long curly hair. He's a white dude. Big Wheel was probably, if I had to guess, maybe 40 at the time. 41, 38, 43, 42. Somewhere right around in that range. 39. Dude worked in the kitchen. And being that he worked in the kitchen, he had to wake up at like 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning to go into the kitchen to prepare the food for the inmates. Not only did he have to prepare the food for the inmates that's in the work side. See, I was on the work side. The class, they call it Class D. Class D means that you're doing state time, felony time. So if you're on this side, you're a felon. If you're on the county side, meaning that you're doing county time, or you're awaiting trial, or you're going through the process, you know, you have a pending case or whatnot. So he had to prepare breakfast for those individuals over on the county side just as well. Breakfast and lunch. He would often go to bed quite early, as to be expected. They had 4 TVs because there was 4 aisles. It was actually 5 aisles. So at the end of an aisle, they had a TV, a television, and it was hanging on the wall. You could have your own individual television. But the jail was so lax. See, in prison, you can have your own TVs in the state, in Kentucky anyway. But you have to have your headphones hooked to your television. So if you're sitting there watching the game, or you know, whatever you desire to watch, you have your headphones hooked up. So you hook your headphones up, and it's like a long cord, like 12, 15-foot cord. And so you can lay in your rack and just sit back, watch your TV. Or what I often would do when I was in prison, my TV would be on, but I'd have my headphones on listening to the radio, my CD player or MP3 player as time, you know, advanced, if you will. Technology advanced. They started going to the MP3 players. Big Will was not to be fooled with. So they thought. There was a certain time at night to where he wanted the television off in his aisle, in his row. It's probably, I don't know, 10, 12 people in his row, in his aisle. Big Will pretty much ran his aisle. He didn't really talk a lot. He didn't really go around bullying people. As I mentioned, he had long hair. He was a white dude. He was probably about, let's just say 39, 40, 41 years old. He was real cut up, muscular, man. He sounded like, when he talked, he sounded like the Hulkster. And I'm not even just making this up. I'm not trying to make a joke out of this. But that's how he talked. Well, you want to know something, brother? Me and my Hulkamaniacs, dude. The thousands of push-ups we do. The vitamins. You know, that's really how he talked. Nobody fooled with Big Will. Big Will did like 1,200 push-ups a day. Swole, cut up. He talked like the Hulkster, but he looked like the Macho Man Randy Savage. Let me tell you something, brother. Mean Gene, yeah, brother. Man, Miss Elizabeth, brother, yeah. Tell you something, brother. That's how he talked. That's literally how he talked. Let me tell you something, brother, yeah. This was Big Will's demeanor. So nobody really challenged Big Will. He wants the TV off at a certain time at night. Guess what? The TV's off at a certain time of night. When you walk past his bed or you open the door, because like this jail was so laid back, there were certain people, not everybody, but there were certain people that could go into the kitchen anytime they wanted. So, for instance, we playing in the poker room. It's not the poker room, but it's the day room. But that's where it went down, where we played poker at. You had a dude named Bobby. Bobby looked like Bobby Heenan from wrestling. For you all that know and that are older, Bobby the Brain Heenan. He looked just like Bobby the Brain Heenan. If you don't know, Google Bobby the Brain Heenan. He looked just like him. But he was, he's a cool dude, but he worked in the kitchen. Playing the poker game. If he lost all his money in the poker game, we playing cash poker game. We not playing chips. We playing cash. I'm the bank. If you need something, what you need, man? What you need? $10? I need 14 back. What you need 20? I need 28 back. What you need? 30? I need, and so on and so on. Bobby wasn't feeling that. He would just go in the kitchen. Hey, you hungry? You hungry? Hey, I got double cheeseburgers. I got milkshakes. I got taco salads. I got chicken salads. And he would go back in the kitchen and just whip it up. See, this particular jail, they didn't use a food service. They would just go to like Walmart, because in Powell County and Stanton, Kentucky, Walmart was big in that area. So they would go to Walmart, buy all the food, and he was cool with the jailer. He was cool, so he would just go back, whip it up, boom, boom, boom. You want this? Then he makes $60, $70, and he comes back to the poker game. That's just the way that it went. But when he went into that kitchen, there was a bright light. So even if you're being quiet and you're trying to sneak and open the door, that bright light is gonna hit Will's bed. Will was like the first bunk right there by the kitchen. Anytime anybody opened the door, come on, brother, he'd jump up and swell up and, and I'm American. And, he goes through his whole Hogan and man, people were a little bit terrified by him. Now, mind you, we're in a county/regional jail, not the penitentiary. Big difference. He wouldn't have been doing that in penitentiary. I promise you. He wouldn't have been doing that in Fayette County Detention Center. But at this particular spot, he looked around, he observed the environment, so he felt as though I can do this. These are the type of things that happen, situations that happen. He's going off on people tiptoeing around him, afraid to go to the bathroom. So I'm in the bathroom one day. I mentioned bathroom, but I'm in the bathroom one day. Porcelain toilets, they got stalls. So like when you go into Walmart or Kroger or any sort of department store or anywhere, public bathroom, they had individual stalls. Porcelain toilets, porcelain sinks, everything was individual showers. Sweet jail. I'm sitting on the toilet. Now I'm not sitting on the toilet there's a toilet lid. Sit the toilet lid down. I'm talking to whoever I'm talking to on the phone. Yeah, what's up, baby? You know what I'm saying? You coming to see me this week? That's what's up, man. What you got on? Oh, for real? Nah, you crazy. Look, make sure you bring it. Stop at that liquor bar and get that liquor. You know what I'm saying? And bring that liquor in to me. But, yeah, man, I miss you, baby. Just kicking a Willy Bobo. The Willy Bobo is Urban Dictionary, the BS. For you all that may not know. Now, I'm in the bathroom minding my business. Oftentimes in prison and jails, the bathroom is a hangout spot because it's a large area. Dudes are just back there, whether they rapping. In this particular place, they shooting up, they getting high, they doing whatever they got to do, whatever they want to do in the bathroom. Very, very laid back jail. They're not coming through with the goon squad and all that stuff, trying to shake you down. Yeah, they did shakedowns, but it wasn't like on a regular basis. I'm in the stall talking to my girl. The little stall door is locked or whatever. Big Will comes into the bathroom, man. I don't know what Big Will was on. Never knew him to drink or get high or anything like that. But I'm not saying that he didn't. I'm not saying that he did. But I know that this particular day he was on some other, man. He comes in the bathroom, man. I got the largest python, 24-inch python, brother, in the Department of Corrections. And I'm going to tell you, and he's banging on the walls and he's kicking the stalls and he's like really, really doing the most. Once again, Urban Dictionary, doing the most, doing too much. Now I know this is Big Will. This is Big Will that's used to doing anything and saying anything that he wants to do and wants to say. But I can't hear my girl that I'm talking to on the phone. Now, I'm no slouch whatsoever. I'm nowhere near the size of Big Will, but I'm no slouch. I do my push-ups. I do my dips. I do my pull-ups. because they ain't have weights. So everything was calisthenics, but, and plus, I grew up, you had to know how to use these. Lost a lot coming up. Don't get me wrong. Don't get it twisted. Real Kens is not on here saying, man, I was knocking dudes out, but I won my fair share and I lost my fair share. I'm ignoring it at first. I'm like, hey, bro. I know exactly who I'm talking to. Hey, bro. Man, I'm on the phone. I'm talking on a cell phone in prison, or in a jail, rather, as though it's just legal. Hey, bro, I'm on the phone, man. So, girl that I'm talking to, hey, calm down, man. I'm calm. I'm just letting him know that I'm on the phone. I can't hear. This dude is in there, screaming and hollering, and all the other dudes are sitting around impressed, like, wow, man, this dude Big Will, man. Man, fuck Big Will, man. I'm on the motherfucking phone, man. Big Will kicks the door in. Boom! Kicks the door in. It don't take much to kick those little, stall doors in. You got a problem, brother? Hey, baby. Let me call you right back. No, don't do anything crazy. I don't want you to get shipped and moved, far away, and I can't come see you. Hey, baby, I'm gonna call you right back. This wasn't even my girl. This was one of my boos at the time. I had a few boonopolis. See, my girl, she left me. The particular female that I was with at this particular time, she left me. So I had to do what I had to do. Respectfully, of course. Kicks the door and boom! He's standing there. He got his little tank top on. Looked like he had just did 5,000 push-ups. He's pumped. He's sweating. Looking like the ultimate warrior. Paint on his face. He's standing there looking at me like that. I get up off the toilet. As I mentioned, I wasn't using the bathroom. I was just sitting on the actual toilet. What's up, man? Why you coming here making all this noise? Why you coming here acting as though nobody else is in here but you? He wants to do a whole lot of fist pumping, you know what I mean? And nose to nose, get up in your face and touch your nose. I'm not with that. I push him, man. Back up off of me, man. Everybody's sitting around. Ooh, they in amazement. Next push Big Will. What's up, Big Will? What's up? We're in the bathroom. Perfect opportunity. Earning opportunity. That's all it is. What's up, Big Will? I wasn't impressed by Big Will. Matter of fact, I didn't like Big Will, and let me tell you why. Because going back, my little homie, he was my little homie then, but he ended up catching a robbery case, and he's doing 20 flat now. He's going to end up getting out within the next probably 3 or 4 years. But my little homie said that Big Will called him the N-word, called him a nigga. So it was duly noted. I kept it in mind. Oh, okay. It's what we own, Big Will. So I never forgot that. So what's up, man? What's up? Big Will wanted no, he was acting like he was trying to, come at me. But dudes was jumping in between us. He could have easily thrown them dudes out of the way. Big Will didn't want no action. He didn't want no smoke. I talked this crazy I could possibly talk to him. You a bitch. That's what I think of you, Big Will. You's a bitch. You can get me right now. We ain't got to do no hollering, no screaming. Ain't no cameras in here. We in the bathroom. Ain't no COs. You can get me right now. I'm going to get you, brother. I'm going to get you, brother. I know where you sleep at. Oh, so that's a threat. Big Will walks out of the bathroom, goes into the kitchen. When you walk out of the bathroom, when you go to the left, it's probably about 10 feet. There's a, that's where the kitchen's at. He's in the kitchen for a while. I'm not saying anything. I call my girl back. Yeah, baby. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want you to get in any trouble. You know how you are. Women are very concerned, understandably, with us guys. I just don't want you to get in any trouble. And I'm able to come and see you every week on Saturday and Sunday. But if you get shipped away, baby, I got this, baby. Okay? I got it. But, you have to defend yourself. I'm in prison. I'm not, I'm locked up. So you have to stand up for yourself. But I understand exactly what you're saying. And I'm sorry. I'm wrong. I'm sorry. I finish my conversation. I come out of the bathroom. Now, keep in mind, like I said, there's aisles. There's rows. 5 rows. 10, 12 people per row. And some people were sleeping on the floor because there just weren't enough bunks. They had these walls that were probably I don't know, maybe 3 feet, 3.5 feet high, separated the aisles. This weak ass big wheel then went in the kitchen like some bitch. I done went back to my rack, my bed. I'm in the first row. Big wheel is on the 5th row, as I previously mentioned. And if I didn't, I meant to. He comes out of the kitchen. He got a knife. This big son bitch got a knife, man. Big swole, big wheel. Big Will had to have been, like I said, he was about 5'11". Wasn't tall, but he was, now, come on, kids. Everybody can't be 5'11". Listen, man, don't shoot the messenger, okay? The guy was 5'11", man. He was 5'11". If you 5'11", get in the comments and let me know if you 5'11", or whatever your height is. If you're close to 5'11", merchandise coming soon. Mr. 5'11", coming soon. And we got something for the ladies, too, that like guys that are 5'11". It's coming real soon. In negotiations, you know, they try to run up the prices, and COVID, man, COVID's gonna be forever. You can't just keep inflating the prices and blaming it on COVID. But nevertheless, this is what's going on. Big Will comes out of the kitchen with a butcher knife. Where that son bitch Lex at? I seen. What can I do against a butcher knife? I guess Big Will comes to his senses. And he goes back in the kitchen and takes the knife in there. You know, back into the kitchen. I don't see Big Will again for probably maybe an hour and a half. I'm furious. I am furious. He comes back out. When he comes back out, I'm close. I'm at my dude's rack at his bed. Rack means bed. I'm at his area. I'm kicking it, whatever we doing. Big Will comes back out. What's up, Big Will? Now, I done really pumped myself up. Ignorant. Stupid is as stupid does, and I was very ignorant at this time. As far as my thinking, my thought process. What's up, Big Will? Paint the picture for you all. What's up, Big Will? I'm on the other side of the wall. 3 foot, 4 foot wall. However tall the wall may have been, if you will. Y'all rocking with me, man. Let me know in the comments you rocking with me. See, the only way that I can really get my channel out there to the masses, YouTube only pushes your channel so far. So when they say Real Kens, I don't understand why your channel isn't bigger, because I need you all to hit that like button, I need you all to share, and I need you all to comment. It's all about engagement with the audience, and YouTube says, okay, well, you know, 2,000 people viewed this video, but he has astronomical amount of engagement, so we're going to push this out to another 15, 20,000. It's political, really, but just engage with me and rock with me while I drink my water. You all see inside? They be like, that ain't water inside Real Kens. It's water. Not always water, but it's water today. Respectfully. Big Will, he's pumped up. Like I said, he probably did 5,000 push-ups before he walked out of the kitchen. He's talking crazy, but he know that this wall is actually 2 walls, because I'm a couple rows over. It's separating us. I jump over the wall. You know how you take your hands and you hop over the wall? Hop over the second wall. This bitch ass nigga, Big Will, runs once I get over the second wall. He runs into the kitchen. The whole dorm is laughing. You's a bitch. I bet I talked as crazy to Big Will as I possibly could talk. I was going to bust his ass. Double pause. We're going to bypass pause. Double pause. I was going to bust Big Will's ass. That situation died down. Big Will respected me at that point, man. I ended up telling him, man, I don't appreciate you calling my little homie, you know what I'm saying, nigga. Saying that to where you blatantly knew he said it. And then you think that you just going to run this dorm. Man, if I want to walk in this kitchen, I'm going to walk in this kitchen. I'm not on your aisle, but anybody on this aisle, if they want to walk, if they want to cut the TV on, they going to cut the TV on. Things don't just revolve around you. So we ended up, squashing that situation or whatever. But I always kept I had people that really was like looking out for me. I was the money man. I had all the bread. You needed something. Dudes was in there getting high pills, Xanaxes, you know what I'm saying, perks, weed, whatever. Not me, but them. They had to come and see me for the bread. So everybody, you know, I had a whole lot of love. COs was borrowing money from me. I need 50. Okay, well, I need 70 back, man. So if I get caught with my phone or something like that, I'm already in their pockets. They ain't even tripping, man. They let me go. Beautiful environment, beautiful place as far as for being incarcerated. Me and Big Will, we squashed that. Never had no issues after that. Then you got Big Backwood. Big Backwood, and I'm using real names in this story. I don't always use real names, but I'm using real names. Big Backwood was in the dorm just as well. That was my dude. We was cool, man. I'm talking about Big Backwood was my dog, man. He worked in the kitchen. His hustle was selling breakfast sandwiches. Got the bread, got the toasted bread with the butter on it and the jelly. You got the eggs however you want it. You want scrambled eggs, you want sunny side up, you want fried eggs, whatever you want it. He got the bacon, he got the sausage, he got the smoked sausage, all of that. He would sell breakfast sandwiches, cut it in half for you, wrap it up in the, you know what I'm saying, the saran wrap or whatever, give it to you. There's a penitentiary stuff. That penitentiary stuff comes out of me sometimes. Pay me no mind, it's ignorant, but, you know, I'm still a work in progress. That's how people talk in prison. Yeah, man, I seen this girl, man, she came up on me, man, she called me, ended up, well, I called her, rather we was kicking or whatever, she came on visit. And so, every morning, I would buy a sandwich because I worked in a laundry. I wasn't going out there working in the community. I went out there and worked in the community a day or two, and they had me on the side of hills and cliffs, taking a rope and tying it around washing machines and dryers and stoves that people had thrown over the hill and dragging it up so that they could take it to the impound. Not the impound, but wherever you go and what is that called? Y'all help me out in the comments to where, like, you take your cans at and you get money for it. You get money for it. I forget exactly what it's called, but we would go and take these things, and the driver would get all the bread, but we just doing all the work. Man, fuck that. I did that 1 or 2 days. Hey, man, I'm not with this, man. Well, they're gonna lock you. They're gonna lock you down, Kens. Man, they can lock me down. I'm already in jail. That's the problem with most of you bootlickers anyway, man. You want to come to jail to be good. You wasn't doing no good. You wasn't being good in the streets, but you want to come to jail and be on your, yes sir, no sir, Mr. Johnson, be on your best behavior. Nah, I wasn't with that. Nah, man, I ain't doing that, man. Snakes all up side. They give you these boots that come up to your knees to protect you from snakes and king cobras and pythons. And, man, are y'all crazy, man? Are you crazy? Lizards and frogs jumping out. I'm not, nah, hell no. It's in the country, man. It's in the hollers. It's in the holler, by God. I ain't with it, man. I ain't with it. Y'all can lock me down, ship me somewhere. I'm not with it. I'm the money man. So I got a little bit, I have a whole lot of lenience. I have a whole lot of, because initially I started off in the jail, and then they moved me outside. So I had already established the fact of, you know, my hustle. They put me in the laundry. That's cool. I go into the laundry. Got a story about that too. I've told before, but I'll tell it again. Big Backwood, man. Best sandwiches, man. I'm buying a sandwich every single morning. Sometimes 2, sometimes 3. Sometimes I buy 10 sandwiches and just hand them out to people because they fed you like crap. And for breakfast, they fed you like crap. Because at this particular time, there had been I want to say a transition to where initially, when I got to the jail, it was more so what y'all want to eat. Now they had, you know, they had tightened up on the food, and so they weren't feeding you like that. You might get a biscuit, some applesauce, and an egg for breakfast, literally, and some coffee, and send you out there to work. They would stop at the store. If you got money, you could buy you a breakfast sandwich or whatever you want to buy. But the people that didn't have money, what was they going to do? I bought people breakfast many a time when I was out there working into the community. In the community. I said into the community. In the community. Kens, you sure you just drinking water? Yeah, I'm just drinking water. That's all I'm drinking. Water. But nevertheless, Big Backwood came to me one day. I don't know exactly what the situation was, but he said, hey, Lex, that was my name, once again, Lex, I need about 15 bucks, brother. What would you charge me back? My grandmother, my grandma, or whoever was going to bring me the money in the morning. And I just needed, no, actually, it was going to be the following morning. Is that the correct? He needed it he came to me on a Friday, but he needed it until Sunday. My grandmother's going to bring it to me on Sunday morning on visitation. What would you charge me for 15 bucks? Typically on 15 bucks, I'm going to charge an individual an interest, probably $22 back. I said, man, just give me 18 back, man. Wow, you going to charge me 18? You going to charge me interest? I said, typically, man, I charge 22, man. Give me 18 back. Nah, man, I can't believe you're going to do me like this, man. I thought we was cool, brother. I thought we was... Now, Big Backwood wasn't a small dude either. He was a little bit taller than 5'11". I see. I got you. Y'all thought I was going to say 5'11". Big Backwood was probably... He might have been 5'11" now I think about it, because he wasn't much taller than Big Will. You know what? Let's rewind this again. Big Backwood was about 5'11". I said what I said. And I can't take it back. Big Backwood was 5'11". If you rocking with me in the 5'11 crew, get in my comments, man. So Big Backwood, he's a big dude, but he wasn't cut up like Big Will, but he was just a big strong country bred individual. White dude or whatever, cool. He was another one semi close to whole coat. Yeah, brother. Everything was brother. I'm going to tell you something, brother. I'm going to tell you, that's something, bitch, man. I got a brother-in-law, and that brother-in-law, man, hey, let me tell you something. If you need anything prime, you can go to my brother-in-law. That son bitch, take that primer, whip that son bitch. That's kind of how he talk. Tight t-shirts with his cigarettes, packs rolled up in his sleeve, tight-ass jeans with some boots on. Yeah, brother, my brother-in-law, man, that son bitch. Damn, brother, you gonna charge me 18 bucks back? I said, you know what, man, give me 17, man. Oh, you shouldn't charge me anything. I mean, who do I look like, man? I'm a business, right? I'm here to make money. Man, me and you cool, man. I give you sandwiches every day. Ho. Let's back up. Let's back up. You don't give me anything. I buy sandwiches from you every day. Do you give me free sandwiches? Do you say, Lex, hey, you done bought so many sandwiches from me that the next one's on me, the next two's on me? No. This is all plus to you. You're not paying for any of this food that's coming out of the kitchen. It's all profit, 100% profit. He's mad. He's upset. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. Are you sure, man? I want to help you out, but you sure? Yeah, brother, don't worry about it. Next morning, Saturday morning, he's walking around, going to people. Because, like, every morning he would, put in orders before he made the sandwich. Hey, you want a sandwich? You want a sandwich? He never came around to me. I think I might have been in the bathroom or something like that. But typically, he's going to, he already knows that I want a sandwich, but he'll come to me, hey, because sometimes I want more than 2 or 3 sandwiches or whatever. Like I said, I would hand stuff out. I would save stuff. I would just, I would really help people. There was people in there that didn't have nothing. I kept $600, $700, $800 on me at all times. In jail, it's a lot of money. Plus, I had money on my books. I had money coming in. I'm making money every day. I would just help people out all the time. Woke up. Oh, I came out of the bathroom, rather. I'm seeing everybody eating their sandwiches. Damn, where my sandwich at? Because usually if I'm not at my rack, like I said, he'll come in there, hey, Lex, or, it'll be a sandwich on my bed. Like, because I may have already told him, like, hey, tomorrow I need 3 of those. So it'll be a sandwich on my bed or whatever. There's nothing. I'm looking around like that. Dudes is grubbing, man. Dudes baking and smelling good. Sausage. Big Backwood come over here? Nah, man, Big Backwood ain't been over here, Lex. You sure? Yeah, he didn't come over here. Actually, he came over here, but he left a sandwich for this person, that person. He ain't put none, ain't none of y'all took none out of my bed or nothing like that, did you? Nah, we go back to the kitchen. We used to be able to just walk in the kitchen, but they came with these new rules of knocking on the door. Just regular doors. They're not cell doors, anything. Just this building that we were in, it used to be a senior citizens building. So everything was porcelain, drywall, regular doors, regular, everything was just like a normal building, not jail material. Comes to the door. What's up, man? I mean, you make, what I'm saying? I was just looking for myself. I'm trying to be genuine. I'm trying to be cordial. I'm trying to be polite. Hey, I was just looking for my sandwich, man. I ain't see it. Well, you didn't tell me you wanted one today. I said, come on, big backwood. I want a sandwich every day. I've been buying sandwiches from you every day for the last 2 months. Like, literally every day. Even the days that you don't work, you go in the kitchen and make the sandwiches. Oh, brother, I didn't know that you wanted a sandwich. How would you not know? I'm starting to get agitated because I'm looking forward to them sandwiches. Brother, how would you not know, man? Well, can you make me one now, or is it over with? It's over with, man. I done put all the stuff up and I'm going to come out of the kitchen. Wow, this is what we on? This is what we doing, Big Backwood? Listen, brother, I came to you for a loan, and you couldn't even help a fella out, and you couldn't... Oh, so just as I suspected, this is what this is about. Because you came to me for a $15 loan, and I told you $18, and then I went down to $17, $2, and you're mad? We already discussed this. I thought that this was already... I got to make my money the same way you make your money. Yeah, but, man, you get all type of money, man. People come to you, don't think that I don't know this and I don't know that. You selling cigarettes and you... So you in my pockets. You count my pockets. But I'm not in your pockets. Look at all the sandwiches that you sell. The things that I sell, I have to actually buy and then make my money back. You're just going in the kitchen, buying things, and you don't even have... not buying things, but you're just grabbing things, selling it, and you don't have, it's all profit. So we're talking, back and forth. I'm sorry, man, the kitchen's closed. And he goes back in the kitchen, shuts the door. I walk back to my rack. I'm mad as, I'm heated. I am heated. First thing in the morning, and them breakfast sandwiches will be so immaculate. Ribs is touching. I'm starving, man. You ever had your ribs touching? Get in the comments. Let me know that feeling the way your ribs is touching. I'm starving. Sitting on the bed. I typically think things out. I don't really show a whole lot of emotion as far as jumping up and down, getting mad and cussing. So I'm sitting there. I'm like, wow, man. Dude comes back out of the kitchen. I see him. He's still handing out sandwiches to people. Like I said, they would be wrapped up in the saran wrap. Sitting there, I'm like, man, a dude trying to play me. I ain't going out like that. I jump over the wall once again. I ain't feel like walking around to the end of the aisle and then coming all the way around. I jump over the wall. What's up, man? Let's get it, Big Backwood. What you talking about, brother? Let's get it, man. Well, come on, bad guy. Let's get it. Bam! I threw the first punch. Like Fleece Johnson said, whoever throws the first punch, 9 times out of 10 is going to win the fight. And I ain't throwing no haymaker. Bow! From the shoulder. Bow. Clocked that boy, man. Clocked him right in his jaw. Bow! Over a breakfast sandwich, man. I was foolish. I was ignorant. But I'm just telling y'all, this is what it was. Hit him. Boom. As soon as I hit him, man, he backed up, hit the wall. He didn't back up. His momentum took him forward, or backwards, rather. He hit the wall. He hits the wall. I run up on him. I hit him a couple more times. Boom, boom. Plus, I talk crazy when I'm talking crazy to him. Ignorant. Stupid. Stupid is as stupid does. You want to feed everybody else some sandwiches and you don't want to... Stupid. Hit him a few times, man. I walked off. People see us on camera. They come in. I get locked down. They take me to the other side, to the lockdown side. They keep me in the hole. I don't even stay. They throw me in the drunk tank. It's not even really the hole. I'd rather been in the hole because the drunk tank, you in there literally, dudes is in there drunk, throwing up and all type of stuff. They keep me in a drunk tank for like 2 days. Then they eventually let me out. I came back to the other side. Had a little pool in that jail. Not necessarily a little pool. I want to call it a little love. Because when I would give the COs loans and stuff like that, you borrow 50 from me and they give me my 50 back. It's really supposed to be 70 back. Don't even worry about the interest. You see what I'm saying? I'll collect that later on something else. Or just give me 55 back. 55, but I owe you 70. Just give me 55 back. So I had some love within the jail. I sat in a drunk tank a couple of days. one of many, many times I went to the whole or drunk tank in this particular facility. They brought me back out. They wanted to know if me and Big Backwood, they had already heard about me and Big Will. They was shaking my hand about me and Big Will. You see what I'm saying? There's a whole lot of bullies in that county, a whole lot of bullies in that jail. Powell County Jail, man. If anybody's from Powell County, you was locked up with me, or you Lex, man, I'm maybe you can verify some of these stories. People love to jump in the comments. Oh, man, I don't believe this, man. You acting like Dante from the Dante Show Network. Hey, if you don't believe me, that's cool. That's your right to not believe. I don't make up stories. Shout out to Dante from the Dante Show Network. And so, they brought me back over. They set us both down, asked us could we coexist or whatever. It was all good. I ain't hate the dude. I was just mad that day. I ain't get my sandwich. Time went on. I started getting my sandwiches again, and everything was all good, man. I ain't had no more problems with Big Will. I ain't had no more problems with, and I don't really even call that a problem with, Big Backwood, man. It's just a situation that happened that particular day, man. We ironed it out. We talked it out, and things went on. Now, fortunately, we was in a situation that we were in a county jail / regional jail, because the penitentiary, it don't really go in. Somebody would get unalive for stuff like that in prison. In a real life prison, you will get unalive fooling with the wrong person. As I mentioned, fortunately, we weren't in that environment, in that situation. I continued to eat my sandwiches every morning, but I was a little skeptical. I'm like, I don't know, man. Did he do something to this sandwich? Or I'd have to, go through somebody else to get the sandwiches. I'm saying, hey, man, tell dude you want 3 sandwiches or whatever. I give them the money. But as time went on, everything was cool. Everything was straight. We ended up making up. Everything was straight. Until this fool came to me one day and wanted me to send some cigarettes over to the county side because I worked in the laundry. I'm going to leave a cliffhanger for you all on that one. Same dude, months later, came to me and said, Lex, man, our people's over on the county side, man. They need some cigarettes. Can you send these over there? And I'm going to just leave it at that. And we're going to get to that story the next time. Hopefully you liked the video. Feel free to comment. Definitely share. Subscribe to the Channel if you're not already subscribed. And be sure to hit that post notification. So anytime I bring you this action and this heat, that's how I was hitting that boy. Pause, double pause, triple. I shouldn't even said that. That's how I was punching and, fighting and, from the shoulders. You get what I'm trying to say. You're amongst the first to receive. Shout out to Powell County Jail in Stanton, Kentucky. We're out of here, brother.